Hi everyone, Dr. Remy from Pain Free and Fit and Posture Size. Today we're going over a great exercise for those of you with degenerative disc disease of the lower back that you can do in between your sets at the gym, known as plate walks or farmer carries. Hope you enjoy. So if you've seen any of our other videos on degenerative disc disease exercises for the lower back, you realize one of the main concepts we're always emphasizing is trying to improve the strength of our extensors, the muscles that bring us backwards, because disc problems typically in the lower back are aggravated with flexion or bending forward. As we lean forward, if we don't bend from the hip, as in a good squat or hip hinge, and instead we bend from the waist and allow our lower backs to actually flex or bend, as opposed to pivoting the motion of our hip joints, we put compression on the discs, often aggravating herniations, bulges, and degenerative disc conditions. So taking this concept of increasing the strength of our extensor muscles to bend us back up and avoid flexion, because they're the ones that check that motion, we can use a very simple exercise known as a plate carry in between sets. When you're grabbing your Olympic plates from set to set, whether you're benching, leg pressing, whatever you're doing, realize that when that weight is held right in front of you at the center of your hips, that's going to be equal to the same height as the center of gravity of your body. There's a lot less stress on the lower back spine when you have that plate right against you. There's a lot less of a fulcrum that pivots or a moment arm, meaning a distance or a lever away from you. The further that weight is held away from you, now that weight wants to pull your body forward, and your extensor muscles are going to create more tension the further that is away. So if you have light plates and you want to begin this exercise in between sets, start with the weight next to your body and get used to increasing the time that you simply hold that weight next to you as you're walking, as you're traveling from one place in the gym to the next with your plates, whether you're racking them on or off. As time goes on, you can increase that distance by 1 inch, by 2 inches, by 3 inches, all the way out to here. The further you go out with a plate, the more those muscles are working to beneficially extend your strength and your endurance of your extensor muscles, which will in the long run give you more extensor strength and endurance to prevent flexion habits when you're squatting, when you're leaning forward, when you're bending to pick things up. Another option is to create a lateral strengthening mechanism with side plate carries. Farmer carries or side plate carries, when the weight is next to you, have a tendency to tilt the rib cage down. So in this case, you're using your core and your RPI tensions. Again, if you don't know what your RPI is, go to the Pain Free and Fit or Posture Size website. We have a free body analysis that explains all your unique posture abnormalities, muscle imbalances, core asymmetries that allow you to hold your spine in the perfect neutral spine position for you, because a neutral spine is different for all of us. Once you engage that, resist the tendency to have that weight pull you down by raising your rib cage up on that weighted side and keep your hip down as you walk. The mistake will be as you walk, as you take a step, for the rib cage to drop, and that will pinch or compress that side of your spine where your degenerative, herniated, or bulging disc is. So as you step with a farmer's carry, you want to make sure that hip moves down and the rib cage moves up. So you're opening the space between your ribs and hip on that side as you come through. You can switch off side to side, or you can stay on one side for a length of time when you're carrying these plates as well. Plate carries are an excellent way to improve your isometric endurance of holding your spine open in between sets, so you're getting more core workouts in between your normal sets of other exercises in your routine. If you enjoyed this video on plate carries for degenerative disc disease, feel free to subscribe to our channel. We got a lot of great videos out there to help you with degenerative disc disease. If you're looking for a great program so you can analyze your unique body mechanics, figure out where your muscle imbalances and weak links are that are affecting your degenerative disc disease, and making sure you put together a program that's individualized and tailored for your unique condition to help increase your stability in your spine, get you back to sports, working out without pain, check out our Fast Track program for degenerative disc disease at the painfreeandfit.com website. I hope this video on plate carries and holds helps you with your degenerative disc disease.